Really right in the heart of everything. I got crack house next door, got everything around me. People you didn't think was doing crack was doing it. Pregnant women coming in the house, you just knew it was going down.
I met Robert about 10 years ago. He was a client that came to me from another counselor who was leaving. And Robert had a lot of problems with anger management, family conflicts, problems at home, school, with teachers, other kids at school, getting into fights.
Had a rough childhood. Me and my grandma never got along. We always argued, always argued. She liked to dial 911 all the time. One day when she called the police on me, she was very upset, very upset. My grandma was up there, so when I was yelling at him, I'm a taller guy, so she got intimidated. And the police came and gave me a lecture saying I shouldn't do that, I shouldn't do this.
Robert just kind of seemed like he needed a place to talk and get some things off of his chest. Kids today kind of need a place where they can talk and feel safe. And I think a lot of kids out there are lacking that today.
School was pretty rough. There was numerous fights with multiple people, teaching people lessons. I used to get in arguments with a lot of teachers. I didn't like other people telling me what to do that I didn't know that well, that didn't know my life or my background. There was a time that my grades did go down a lot. I would say that was my freshman, sophomore year. My grades was going down a lot. I was hanging out there on the street, skipping school. It was a cool thing to do.
I think for Robert, hopefully, I was somebody that he could talk to that was safe and neutral, especially around family things, such as his dad passing away.
I was so happy to have THS as a counselor on site. I knew that counselor before he became a school counselor, so it kind of worked out pretty good. He's also one of the ones that brought the news that my father passed away, and I felt comfortable with him telling me that, than having a regular teacher call me in the office and tell me. When I was with my counselors, we went to a lot of places, parks, beaches, stores, restaurants. Just showed me a lot of new things I haven't seen before. I think that was more positive for me. I knew if I did good, I'm gonna see something I haven't done before. It was very helpful. I could just go to THS and talk to anybody about my problems, concerns, sit there, maybe just read a book, hang out at the vending machine, play basketball with somebody, release my stress. Hop on my bike, go for my ride. I joined Bike Works when I was probably 14, 15 years old. It's a good program. They teach you how to work on bikes, teach your leadership skills there as well. I kind of worked with THS a little bit because the counselor come down there, help me out, show them what I used to do. Pretty exciting when you can show your work off to somebody.
I'm very impressed with how he's turned out from where he's been. The neighborhood that he grew up in, not a lot of people end up as well off as Robert. You know, he had a lot of potential, but there's also a lot of other factors out there that could have pulled him in the wrong direction.
I would have to give the credit to THS, make me become a mentor, helping kids out. That's one of the passions I want to do when I become a law enforcement officer, is mentor more kids and adults. If I didn't learn how to control my anger, I think I probably would be on the streets in trouble, probably running with the gangs, showing who's boss, probably locked up. THS taught me integrity and leadership skills and showed me the right way to go.